Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be filming what I do in a typical lockdown day for me. Now I'm not going to lie, not one day has been the same for me during lockdown, so I will probably plan to do a lot more of them. So today it is currently 1:45. All I've done so far, I've got up, I've washed my hair, I've half dried it, put the rest up. It's way too hot to dry my hair fully. Oh, that is my fan in the background, if you can hear it. Sorry if that's distracting, but it's really warm in here. And that's all I've done really. Yeah, that's all I've done. I've not even had breakfast, so I'm just going to go down and do that now. So we're back in my room and I've got my Weetabix. That's a sneak peek. I am actually filming a what I eat in a week currently, so that will be going up this time next Wednesday, but I still will briefly be showing you what food I have today. Oh wow, I've just realised I look absolutely awful. Right, anyway, so yeah, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Came on my period today, and I don't know about you, but when I'm on my period, all I want to do is lie down in my bed and relax. And now that I'm at home and I don't have anywhere to go, that is what I'm going to be doing. So yeah, probably not chosen the best day to film because I won't really be getting up to much. I did so much yesterday, so I probably should have done yesterday. So let's just quickly talk about the coronavirus. So on, was it the 9th or the 10th of March, about that time, I started feeling ill with cold symptoms at the time. But at the time in England, the coronavirus wasn't a massive thing. It really wasn't. There was very, very few cases, and it was sort of just a thing of distant future. But the government were still saying if you are ill at all because your immune system will be low, keep inside, don't go to work because you're more susceptible to get the virus. Susceptible to get the virus. So I didn't go to work, rang in work to say I was ill, and had, yeah, all the symptoms. And at the time, the only two symptoms that came of the coronavirus was a cough and fever. Now I'd had a cough, but it hadn't been really bad. I think I just had it for like 1 or 2 days, and I think I may have had a little fever, but it was nothing massive. But I had so many other symptoms. Anyway, so I remember actually, I think it was a tweet or an Instagram post I put out to say, really ill, don't worry, it's not the coronavirus, because obviously at the time it was so minimal that barely any people had it reported. I was like, it can't be. So I was like, I didn't want friends and family thinking I'd had it and that maybe I've infected them without knowing. But anyway, so I still took that 2-week isolation, but didn't think I'd have it. Skipped to a week later, so it was just like the 16th or something, it started to become a bit more of a bigger thing in the UK. Things were slowly starting to shut down, and what have you, and I was like, oh, maybe I do have it. I think it was around this time where it was then saying, obviously you could ring up for a test, but the lines were really massive, so obviously so only do it if you know you've come into contact with someone. Basically, I was very much deciding, shall I ring up and shall I try and get a test, but they were still really discouraging people. Unless you literally know you've come into contact with someone who's had it, then don't ring up, and because the lines are just way too busy. So I decided not to. Then skipped a week after that, the whole country goes into complete lockdown and it starts to become a really big thing in the UK. So yeah, I do think I had it. So anyway, literally I think I had it the 2 weeks before lockdown began, so I've technically been in isolation 2 weeks longer than I suppose the majority of people, unless obviously they were ill as well. So yeah, I do think I've had it, and I am waiting for the antibodies test to become available to the public. Obviously at the moment it's just to NHS and care staff as far as I'm aware. As soon as they become available, I do want to buy one because it will just know it, peace of mind. Obviously I can't be 100% sure, I'm 99% sure, and obviously all the symptoms I had at the time, they weren't symptoms, but now obviously they know more research about it. All the things that I had are all symptoms of it, and I mean, it was worse than a cold. It was for me, but yeah, we don't know for sure. So now I'm just going to catch up on 2 episodes of EastEnders that I haven't watched yet. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing for the next hour. So I've just finished watching EastEnders, and I've actually had a Boots order come in the post, so I just thought I'd show you what I got. Okay, so I'll just show you this first. So whatever packaging it came with, it was like a brown paper. It's like scratched up, all the products. Can you see that? It's also left all these like little black dots as well. So like all my products have like, you can sort of see it a bit more on the lid here. Like all the products are just ruined, and it's not a coincidence that one of them, maybe there's been a leakage of another parcel when it's seeped into mine. I don't know, so that's a bit annoying. Like you can see on here, look. Oh, it's not going to focus, but oh, there were the bubbles, but you can see just there. So I'm not quite sure what that's all about, but anyway, let's show you what I've got. So I just needed to stock up on some more essentials. So first of all, it was it 3 for the price of 2? These are the only cotton pads I can use on my face. All the other ones I've ever tried are just way too harsh for my skin, so got 3 of them. Basic pads, and they actually came on a really good day. So I'm running low of concealer now. I'm trying to use a lot of my makeup up, but I actually haven't got any more concealer left, so I'm gonna go back in with the collection ones I used. They've actually updated the packaging. It looks really nice, which also means they've changed the shade names. So I've got 5 Fair, which is usually the number 1 Fair, which I use for under my eyes, and then Light Vanilla number 9, which used to be number 2 Cool Medium, and it was 3 for 2, so I thought I'd just try another shade. Now this is 8 Beige, and I think it used to be their warm shade, so I just thought I'd give that a go, because yeah, these are quite cool toned. And I also just noticed when looking at that, talking about scratching up packaging. Packaging isn't damaged at all on the outside, but it doesn't look like anyone's got into it, so I really don't know what happened. But there's no point complaining about it or sending it back, because there's much worse things going on. But I just can't figure out what's happened to them. The next, I'm trying to stock up on a lot of things, because I don't want to make a lot of different orders at the moment. So I've just bought another bottle of shaving gel. I've never tried this one before. I just get the cheapest one, to be honest. This was the shea butter. Next product is this Dove Dermaspa Summer Revive medium to dark gradual skin tan, and I've been trying fake tan out recently a lot, and I bought this one maybe just over a month or so ago. I really liked it. It's more, even though it's a gradual tan, it develops really fast, and it also is not sticky. It doesn't smell at all, and you don't have to worry about it getting on your clothes and stuff. And whilst it was still half price for £3.50 down from £7, I thought I'd get another bottle. Another bottle of Femfresh. I've not actually tried the scent before, but I thought I'd give it a go. Some more razors, and then some micellar water. I'm literally down to my last drop of micellar water, and this massive bottle of 700 millilitres was only £5. It was cheaper than the 400ml one, so I mean, if that offer's still on, I'd get your hand on that. So that's a really good saving, and it will last me for ages. Ironically, I couldn't actually film what I was just doing because my memory card completely ran out of space. I had so much old footage on there from videos that have already now been uploaded, so I just cleared up that, and then I also made sure that everything was backed up onto my computer and hard drive. So now that's all done. I've got so much more space on here, which is brilliant. I'm now just going to go make some lunch. It is currently 4 o'clock. See, I only really had breakfast 3 hours ago, and to be honest, when I'm on my period, I either go one way or the other. I either eat loads and loads, or I eat barely anything. I have a feeling today is going to be a barely anything day because I feel very sick, and I do not feel like eating right now. But I know that some food probably will do me a little bit of good, so I'm just going to go and find what to have. I've just got my egg cooking. The past few days when I've been making the egg, it's been going a little bit wrong. I don't really know what. I mean, it's tasting fine, but some of it's going either a bit scrambled or omelette-like, and I'm not quite sure what I'm doing differently. I'm doing nothing, so I'm not quite sure what's going on. So I've decided that I would put a lid on it today, do it at a lower heat, and we'll see if that makes a difference. I think I've been out of focus that whole time. And now I'm also just gonna make my toast to go with that. So I'm going to go straighten my hair now. So this is actually my natural hair, and I would have left it like this because it's gone really nicely, apart from, because I've had it up in a bun most today. I don't know how you can tell, but it's like a massive kink in it, and if I have my hair out just flat, oh, it doesn't look as bad on camera, but there's sort of, yeah, you see it there, and yeah, it just sort of looks a bit not the best, and I thought, well, we could have it to the side, but it don't look the best either, so we're going to straighten it, which is really annoying because it's going to take ages to straighten now that I've completely left it. Also, it does actually look quite greasy on camera. One, it's a teeny weeny bit still damp, so that's one of them. And the other thing is, I had a sample from Bedhead to use up. It's a, I can't believe how I look right now. It was like a jelly curling oil type thing, and it was like a sachet packet that I opened like 2 weeks ago, and it only says to use like a pea size amount, so I didn't use much of it. But then today I was like, it's been open for 2 weeks, it's going to start to dry up, so I was like, I just have to use it all. But obviously this sachet is meant to last for like so many more uses. It's probably meant to last for at least 10, and I just shoved it all in my hair because it's just going to dry up if not. So I thought I would, which is why actually they've got quite nice defined curls as well. I just think that's added to it. But what it has done, because I've put way too much in, yeah, it's just made my hair look quite greasy and very like shiny and oily, but not good shiny. So don't get me wrong, I do love my hair when it is natural like this, but it's just so much easier to maintain if I straighten it. Okay, so now my hair is nice and straightened. I can't believe actually how sleek it's gone considering how frizzy it was. So as you can see, I used the Lee Stafford heat spray beforehand to protect it, and then afterwards I always put a hair oil in. So I'm using the Got2b Oil-licious Tame and Shine styling oil at the moment. Also just makes your hair smell really nice and feel really nice. So yeah, just made my dinner. A little sneak peek before what I eat in a week. So I've just got pasta, broccoli, green beans and fried ham, and got the lemon and herb Nando sauce in it because I personally think it's a brilliant combination and brings the whole dish together. Okay, so it's now 9:15. I had my dinner and then I watched today's EastEnders episode. I'm pretty sure there's only like, is that the last episode of EastEnders that they filmed? Oh my god, yeah, it is. I've just watched the last episode of EastEnders that they've already filmed. But there's going to be interviews with Stacey Dooley with the cast, and they'll be playing old episodes, which I will still be tuning into it every Monday and Tuesday. And I'm just sat here hearing all the rain and the thunder and seeing the lightning, and I really don't like thunderstorms, like really, really don't. The rest of the night I would just get ready for bed and watch YouTube, TV shows, a film, whatever I fancy. So yeah, that is a day in the life of me. Not quite as how I planned. I did plan to do quite a lot of other stuff today, but yeah, I just had a really lazy day because like I said, I just feel awful. I get really bad cramps when I'm on my period, and I feel really sick all the time as well. So that is that. I will be doing more of these, like I said. No, not one day is the same for me in isolation really. If you want to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, they are linked below. If you're not subscribed already, please click the subscribe button, it really helps me out, and it will also help you to know when all my new videos are released. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.